Hey guys, if you want to learn how to improve as a metal rank in Overwatch, then welcome in. My name is Master Panda, and I'm a 40-year-old dad that was introduced to Overwatch in Season 3. I placed into low silver, and over the next 2 years ground my way to Masters on all roles. During that time, I helped friends who are struggling in bronze, silver, and gold rank up by sharing educational content within our group because I felt existing Overwatch content is either too advanced or too generic. To me, trying to learn Overwatch by watching a top 500 player is the same as learning to drive by watching NASCAR. So, the goal of my Metal versus Masters videos is to show you real examples of mistakes that Metal players make, just like you. Not only that, we explain how to identify those mistakes and then compare that against Masters level play so that you can see the difference between the two and hopefully start identifying the mistakes you make and start fixing your own game. Because I believe everyone can rank up, including you. So, believe in yourself, never stop learning, and enjoy the video. Hey everyone, we are doing another series of Metal or Masters, and this time we're going to be playing Bastion. Bastion is one of my favorite characters in the game, and a lot of people think Bastion is a low mobility, kind of low skill hero because he just kind of turrets in like this, shoots all sorts of stuff, but I actually got to Grandmaster on Bastion for a time anyways. I probably hover more comfortably around High Masters, but Bastion is still one of my favorite characters because he simply outputs a ton of damage. And when he wants to, he can be an extraordinarily hard guy to get rid of in the game. Now, obviously, mobility creep in this game has made it a lot harder to play a guy like him, but I still find him fun. So anyhow, in this Metal to Masters mode, we are in a Gold 2 to Gold 1 game, so we're going to play Bastion more of a Gold player. And what that means is that Bastions in this mode often turret too early, they misuse your abilities, they get way too aggressive when they should be, and so we're going to do that. We're going to turret a little bit early in here, just kind of run in. I think maybe we actually have this work over here. We're just going to get hyper aggressive with Bastion. And one reason a lot of people get too aggressive as Bastion is because he's got a lot of health. He's got 350 health with armor, or armor included, I should say. And people just take that for granted because he takes a ton of damage. A lot of guys just sit in the open and shoot with him, which is not the greatest thing to do. Believe it or not, Bastion kind of is often an assassin mode type character. So again, we're just going to walk in way too aggressive here. And we end up dying over there. Now the other team ends up taking a pile of damage, so it still ends up working. And this is why I think, oh well, I'm just looking at our other DPS with 300 damage of Sombra, and we're still up on this game. But this is why Bastion kind of works in a lot of low levels, because you can just force your way into making things work through sheer damage. Right? Like, we're just going straight into the team here. We're not even trying to protect ourselves. We're just rolling with the damage. And we are still, it is still working. Alright, so we're gonna take the grenade cooldown. It's useful for when you swap modes, when you go into tank form. Then you get your grenade back. Watch, you get your grenade back quite quickly here. Okay, now we're gonna ult, but watch, but Orisa can spear us real easily there. Now, we're not paying attention to our health, right? We don't pay attention to the Cassidy ult, we walk right into danger. And again, I'm purposely showing kind of the wrong way to play Bastion, trying to play at the gold level. And one of the reasons my ult is super dangerous there is because I can get speared out of my ult by the Orisa. Now I'm going to turret too early. I'm just going to walk in here, although we do get the ult. So we're just going to walk in, see how this works out for us. No discipline, we're just going in. We're just going in. And we'll see where we go. Okay. I apologize for that. I just had a call on my phone, so I had to take that for a moment. Alright, so it looks like we took a point over here. Our Anna dies without trying to dodge any kind of additional damage. I'm just gonna go 1v1 this tank over here because I'm crazy. The gold 1v1 with the tank. poor Reinhardt's screaming no on point, trying to get people to stop feeding. I do feel for him because he's up against the Orisa. We've got our Sombra's caught up on damage a little bit here, but there's a lot of ways we could have won that round, and we did not. So again, I'm trying to illustrate the issues with gold play over here. With Bastion, most of the time, the Bastion I see just way too aggressive, way too open with their turret form, and it ends up costing the team because Bastion just takes all the damage to the face. And you can see I died 6 times over here, which is a lot. And a lot of people say, hey, well, at least I did a lot of damage. But the reality is you could have done a lot more damage if you just simply didn't die the whole time. Alright, so now we're going to switch it up. We're going to play in Masters mode. And the gold shatter is something else. Everyone's got great advice for how to play properly. Okay, so one thing we want to be really aware of where the Orisa is. She's going to be a big threat, as is the Reaper, right? Now we're going to turret back here for a little bit of safety. We're trying to get the squishies out. Again, we took a lot of damage, we're using that cover, so now we're just going to wait and chill out until we're healed up a little bit. Okay, right. We're going to wait for our turret form and really punish the enemies at this point. We're going to take a little bit of damage for our Rein here, but we've got to get back to cover. Use that cover. We're going to use our healing over here, walk backward a little. We got to use our healing. Unfortunately, we weren't able to... Oh, our Rein is down over there. He must have been pretty hurt. Alright, so we do end up getting a good amount of ticks there by holding it. Now at this point, we got to figure out when we're going to use our ult. So the question of when to use Bastion ult, usually you want to use it to either initiate a fight, try to get a pick with it, especially if you can get somebody like Grandma. And right now they have, you know, no easy targets. Cass, everybody else kind of has a get out of jail card. Okay. So we're gonna ult over here. Not a lot of great targets, like I said. Just gonna try to distract that Orisa for a time. Gonna heal up and walk in here. Oh, got a bunch of guys behind here trying to cause trouble. Not good for our tank. I don't think we survive here, so I think we just end up walking off the cliff. Oh, this is not good for our tank. So that fight was pretty much lost, unfortunately, for a while, because our tank was alone in the back. So, we need to try to somehow synergize more with our tank if we can here. Okay, so our Reaper's... Oh, okay, so our Sombra went in with ult, so now we have to use it to best we can. We gotta watch our health here. Gotta watch our health. Okay, we gotta take out that Juno. Okay. So now we have ult here. Again, Cass is the only real character other than the Orisa that we can get. That was a good pick on our part. We knew he was hiding at the back. So now they're staggered a bit, which helps us a lot. What? Wow. Why is our Moira so low? Trying to duel the Kiri, I think. So, we know that they're probably gonna have Kitsune here because we didn't see it last fight. We gotta watch out for Death Blossom from Reaper. So we're gonna play a little bit far back. Oh, this is not good. That's where Death Blossom comes in. Okay, we're gonna ult here, try to get rid of that cast. We do get rid of that. Look for a turret here. Adariso's in trouble. Gotta get the Juno. Okay, now we take it. He's not gonna get here in time, luckily. He took the wrong path.
Round 2, 1.
Alright. So, you can see we are doing a fair amount of work. This is a very tough matchup for the Rhine because there's not a lot you can do. You can't do much against a Juno, or a Kiri, or a Risa, or a Reaper. Cass gets to unload on him, so he's kind of just have to play shield bot into this comp over here. So we've got a lot of work for us too to try to carry. So I think we're going to try to go again on Masters mode here to see if we could try to carry this game. Because it's going to be pretty hard, just based on our team composition. And our Moira is feeding. She is dying 9 times. So, if you want to learn how to play Moira, we've got Metal or Masters Moira mode as well. Looks like we're going main, so we're going to go with the team on main. Typically, you want to go high ground on this map, because it's important to control. So look, we're going to be very disadvantaged situation here. This is not good. And that's exactly why we don't go main, because there is no cover. I'm trying to follow our Rhine, and they just get to completely wipe us out. And I feel like that's a perfect demonstration of how bad pathing gets you in this game. Now watch, we could end up feeding because they are Anna's. Okay, so our Moira decides he's going to try to hold objective. So we got to build space over here. We're going to heal up. We're going to get a position behind them. Rescue our Rhine here if we can. Gotta rescue the Rhine. Our Rhine's gotta rescue us here. Yeah, I don't think we have enough to be able to rescue ourselves over there. And using ult there puts us in a very dangerous situation. Okay, we're gonna take an off angle here because our Rhine's going main. We do hear a Cass over here, which is a problem. We have self-healing though, this gives us a huge advantage. Like I said. Okay, we're gonna just try to help here. Okay, so we might over-ult over there because we have Nano, we have Cole, we have Artillery. Why am I still healing myself here? Alright, so now we're going to try to hold this position because they might be going in. I think they are. Just kind of help our Rhine win this fight, breaking shield. We don't want to expose ourselves too much. We do have healing though, again. If the enemy Rhine has no shield, this makes their lives a lot easier. Obviously, they're gonna kite, or we need to kite this one. Our Rhine dies because he decides he'd rather walk into the enemy ult. Now the question is if we can get out of here. And we can. Alright, so looks like our team is going to fight on lane again. Do we have Shatter? We're close. Now we heal ourselves to get that ammo up. Or not ammo, armor I mean. Watch how easy it is to hit that Cassie, because he stays in a straight line. We're going to try to hit their right. And we get him. Okay, we hear somebody here. I thought I had my grenade jump because I switched artillery mode, but I keep forgetting they redid push. So it makes life a lot harder to get the double grenade jump, or double grenades. And we're just gonna spy over here. That Brig made a mistake. We gotta hit our shots here. Gotta get this Juno. Alright. And we take it. So that's Master's Mode. You can see a lot of it is just making sure we stay alive. You can see I died 9 times in the last, I think, first 2 games. And then we died 1 time over here. So a lot of it, you know, is just making sure we can stay alive. We take a proper off angle. And we end up being able to carry the game. So on to the next.